Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I am not river bass fishing. That is what I love to do. I do that a ton throughout the year, but once it gets pretty cold and it's later in the fall or winter, I fish Lake Lanier a good bit. I'm here on my little Pelican Bass Raider, ready to get out here. I don't have my fish finder today. I was having some problems. This wire kept falling out and I didn't have electrical tape, so I don't think that'll really be a problem. I'm starting off with a Berkeley chopper today. I hope I can get some topwater action. It's pretty cold outside right now with the water temp still, I think, above 70 degrees. So I think they'll still hit topwater. But I haven't really been out on Lanier since April. Actually, I did go out one time. I tried night fishing and I only caught one fish right before dark on the chopper. So I might throw that catch in somewhere in this video.
Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh, what is it? He's pulling drag. My drag's super loose. Little bass. Oh, okay. On the chopper. I think it was while it was paused. I had no pressure on him. Hopefully he stays on. Okay, come in here, bud. Oh, there we go. Dude, that's a good spotted bass. And got a nice, probably 2 pound spotted bass on the chopper. Okay, £1.15, whatever. Not quite a 2 pounder. All right, didn't take too long to get a fish. That's pretty awesome. He did flop around in the boat and get my lure super tangled, so that'll be fun getting undone, but there he goes. I'm gonna try to get out here, hopefully just catch some fish, maybe catch at least like 5 bass today. I don't know, I just haven't been out here in so long, I don't really totally know what the deal is, but I'm gonna get out here and try to catch some fish. All right, I'm about to switch to a popper. My favorite Lake Lanier person to watch on YouTube is FCP Fishing. He uses this a lot, or he uses a Spro E-Pop. This is some Bass Pro brand. It's real similar. But I got no bites in the Chopo. I think it might be a little too fast for him this morning, especially since it's like slick calm. So I think fishing this popper with a little more pausing could be better, and might actually get me some topwater bites. Oh, he got it. I didn't know he had it. There we go. Well, the popper already got me a fish. And I don't know if it's because I'm by the docks or the popper, but hey, I'll take it. Oh man, he's just back hooked. I think he's just back hooked. He's not that big, but he's not bad. Oh man, he's digging. Stay on there, bud. Back hook only. I don't net this one. Oh, get in there. What the heck? Okay. Man, just about lost that fish. All right, this guy's a long and skinny fish. That'd be a good kayak tournament fish. Not so good for a bass boat tournament when they're going by weight. He's probably like 17 maybe. Well, that's why you watch other YouTubers. I watch FCP Fishing a lot. He uses the popper a lot. Probably wouldn't have used it if I hadn't watched his channel. But I'm glad I made that switch. I love the Chopo. It's a great lure, but they weren't hitting it. I thought they just might need something a little bit slower today. And I got a fish pretty dang fast on the chopper, or on the popper, so I'm glad I switched. And he was like 17 and a half almost, maybe just a bit shy. It's probably under 2 pounds, probably just a tad under. He's just so skinny. Well, since I haven't caught much, I might as well look at the wildlife. There's a bunch of deer up here. 5? I think there's 5. It might all be does. I don't know. There's a buck. There's a fish on this spinnerbait. Seems good. Right off this point. Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, nice spotted bass. There's just a tiny bit of wind, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try the spinnerbait. Oh, nice one. Not like crazy big, but it's probably a little bigger than the last one. A little longer, definitely seems fatter. Oh man. All right, flipping him in. Woo. I think the back camera can see that. Not a bad one. He's pretty similar to the last one. He's probably around 17. And he's not that fat either, so very similar fish actually. But on the spinnerbait, I've gained a ton of confidence on the spinnerbait river fishing this fall. Most of those videos probably will come out after this video, but I'm happy to get that fish. It's a nice, yeah, probably 17 incher. Well, I put him on the board. He was a little over 17 and a half. So this one is a bit bigger than the last one. He's probably a little fatter too. So this one's probably actually over 2 pounds. All right, well, I'm happy to get that one. It's like total bluebird skies right now. Not the best fishing conditions, literally not a cloud in sight. But I really want to gain more confidence on that spinnerbait. All right, I wanted to quickly take a break in the video to talk about a new subscription called Premium Pro on the Omnia fishing app. Omnia recently gave me the chance to try Premium Pro and use it in a video however I wanted to. Premium Pro is a subscription that offers different map layers for water temperature, water clarity, depth contours, bottom hardness, and social vegetation maps. I think these map layers are a great way to find good areas to fish whenever you're lake fishing. And I think they're definitely best used in combination with each other. For example, the first fish I caught in this video was on a popper. And when I'm fishing Lake Lanier, I typically like to fish those deeper rocky ledges with a popper. A lot of times I like there to be docks on there too. But basically I could use that depth contour map to find the deeper ledges. And then in addition to that, I could use the bottom hardness map to find out that that is a deep rocky ledge. And as you just saw, the fish I just caught was off a shallow, rocky, windy point on a spinnerbait. So I could look for other shallow, rocky, windy points on the spinnerbait by actually combining 3 of the different map layers they got on there. You know, as I mentioned, I could use the depth contour map to find the point. I could use the bottom hardness contour map to make sure that was a rocky point. And then I could also use one of the wind layers. They have a couple other weather related layers, such as which direction the wind is blowing, to find that a wind blown rocky point. So I think this is going to be a great way for me to find different areas on Lake Lanier throughout later this fall and winter. And I think it could definitely help you guys a lot if you do a lot of lake fishing. And I think this app is also great just because it helps you avoid a lot of dead water and helps you avoid frustration when trying to find those better areas while you're on the lake. If you get this app, you can kind of have a game plan for what you want to do when you go to the lake. And you know, there's different areas, like if I want to fish those windblown points or if I want to fish those deeper ledges, I'll kind of already know before I get on the lake, this is kind of my game plan. This is where I want to fish. So I think you guys might find it helpful. I believe they actually have a free 7-day trial, so you might as well try it out for free, see if you like it. If you don't, of course, you know, you don't have to buy the subscription. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the video and back to another day of Lake Lanier bass fishing. All right, y'all, it is another day. The last time I was out on Lanier, I only caught a couple fish. It's definitely a tougher day, but today I got out here a little earlier, and I'm gonna try to get some topwater fish, some more topwater fish on the popper. Last time I only got that one. Oh, no way, dude. Ugh. I had one hit the popper. That was a nice hit. Maybe a little bit too hard of a hook set. Maybe she'll let me eat it a bit more. Ah, that's a good sign. I already had a hit on the popper. Oh my gosh, no. How did he not get that? I wasn't even looking. That sounded like kind of nice, but they can sound a lot bigger than they actually are when hitting topwater. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? That's 3 times. He just completely like missed the lure. What is going on? I'm using a solid white one. I mean, that's what the bottom is, solid white. That is wild. 0 for 3. Ugh. That one, I mean, I just don't think he even hit the lure. He just kind of missed it. There's one. Not big, but I'll take it. Oh. Little spotted bass, or is it a largemouth? Oh, it's a largemouth. Oh, finally. Didn't get skunked today. I've had like no action since those 3 hits on topwater. I mean, it kind of stinks that I had those 3 hits on topwater and didn't catch a single one. I didn't even hook a single one. But there we go. Little largemouth. I don't even know if he's 14 inches. He might only be like 13. All right, well, not the biggest fish. He was actually barely 14 inches. So you'd count a bass boat tournament, but I don't even know. He might not even be a pound. It's not that big. but I'm very happy to catch him. It's been very slow so far. Oh, barely got a hook set. Barely got a hook set. Come on in here. Wow, I like didn't even totally realize I had that fish. He was kind of just pecking at it. And I did not get a good hook set at all. It's another small one on the shaky head, but at least it's another fish. For a little while I thought I might be getting skunked today, so I'm happy to get another fish. Shaky head always kind of saves me, most of the time anyway. Last time I threw it a good bit. Last time I was out here after those first 2 fish I caught, and then just didn't get anything on it. I'm not gonna put this one on the board. He's so small. Might be 12.5 inches, but it's another fish, so. There's a fish on the spinnerbait. There we go. All right. Finally. I've thrown around the spinnerbait a good bit today, and that's actually the smallest fish of the day. I kind of thought I might catch bigger ones on the spinnerbait, and I still could, but it's another fish. Fat, just stubby, short little spotted bass there. Not very big there, but he is a little fat. Oh my gosh, it's tiny. Maybe it's not. Well, this guy was like running at me. I thought he was like teeny tiny. Oh, wow. He just spat up a bait fish on the boat. I'll take a look at that in a minute. But there's another tiny spotted bass. It's the 3rd spot in a row that's just really small. But at least we're catching them. You know, I could be catching nothing, so still happy to get that guy. And that is the bait fish he was eating. Honestly, I'll just stick it back in his mouth. Then he can eat it. It's kind of gross, but. All right, well, I'm back at the ramp. Definitely not the best day. Another kind of slow day for me, but I at least caught a few fish and got to enjoy the morning out here on the lake. So can't really complain about that. But I do hope that next time I come out here, I have a better day. You know, last time I caught 2, but they were at least both pretty good. And this time I caught 4, but they were all really small. So I don't know. I am happy I caught at least one on a spinnerbait, you know, something other than the shaky head, even though that was actually the smallest fish of the day, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess spinnerbaits, I kind of think of them as maybe having the potential to catch bigger fish, but they can definitely catch tiny ones too, I guess. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more Lake Lanier fishing videos. I'll definitely be fishing it more this fall and winter, and hopefully be doing better than I did today. But anyway, thanks for watching.